Hello everybody, welcome to Bad Bit Games, where we talk about all things PlayStation and games. I'm your host Joseph, and today I'm going to give you my top 5 games coming to PlayStation in 2019, at least the first half. So with all that said, with all that out of the way, Future Joe, start the show. So starting this list off at number 5 is Resident Evil 2 Remake from Capcom. Now, this franchise does not need any type of introduction whatsoever, but for me, I'm a pretty new Resident Evil fan. See, I'm going to be real with you guys, going to be very honest. I've never been a horror fan up until Dead Space 1 and 2 really hooked me into what the horror genre can be like in video games. And up until Resident Evil 7, I never played a Resident Evil game for more than like a couple of minutes. The last one I played was Resident Evil 5, believe it or not. So coming into this game completely blind, completely clean slate into the series itself, I'm super excited to see what this game has to offer, because from what I understand is that Dead Space is very much a love letter to games like Resident Evil 2, and also seeing the fan base so excited for this game, so hyped for this game, just gets me equally excited, because I love to see the passion and love of video games shown from fans across the world. So looking at this game, looking at early impressions that even state that this might be on some people's Game of the Year nominations list of 2019, I can't help but get excited. Also, fun fact, I know this game's gonna be great, because looking at the videos, looking at all the gameplay for this video itself, man, I was creeped the fuck out. So with that, that's my number 5. Let's get to our number 4. A number 4 pick is Concrete Genie. I want to read the synopsis of this game because it's something really special. Concrete Genie is a game about a bullied teenager named Ash who escapes his troubles by painting spectacular living landscapes and mischievous creatures throughout his abandoned hometown of Denska. As he masters this magical paint, he discovers it can purify Denska's polluted walls. Can Ash overcome the bullies and paint his hometown back to life? So the reason why I'm really excited for this game is that this is what Sony does. I love that Sony takes smaller studios and lets them make these awesome, creative, weird games that honestly look beautiful. They look like pieces of art. And Concrete Genie being able to paint these walls the way you want to within the boundaries of the game, solving puzzles as you go about it, and these living art pieces come to life. It's beautiful. And just the story alone piques my interest that not every single game we play in 2019, we need to be killing something, stabbing something in the face, shooting a zombie. It could be just something about a magical paintbrush. So that's why Concrete Genie's on my list. That's why we're giving it a shout out. This game looks just beautiful. Go out there, take a look at this game. It's really great. Now let's go to our number 3. Now, number 3 on our list, we're getting back to shooting things in the face hole. But this time, you're doing it as a cool-looking Iron Man-like mech called Javelins in Anthem. BioWare's Anthem looks freaking awesome. To me, Anthem looks like if you took Horizon Zero Dawn, Monster Hunter, and Destiny, and they all had this beautiful baby. That's what kind of Anthem looks like to me. And seeing more gameplay from this game, it gets me super excited to see BioWare do something different. They could have easily done another Dragon Age or another Mass Effect, or do something in their wheelhouse that they're accustomed to doing. But this time with BioWare, this is unlike a game they've ever made before. This is not your typical RPG. This is an action shooty game, and seeing BioWare go out of their comfort zone and doing something different has me excited. Yes, we can all be really negative about EA. It's super easy to do that. It's super easy to get down on BioWare and on this game, but to me, every time I look at it, it's just offering me fun times that I can't wait to experience. Not to mention the beta that comes out in early February also has me stoked to see that they believe so much in this game that they're willing to show us it before the game comes out. So that's why Anthem is my number 3. It looks beautiful, it looks different, it looks fun, it looks like Iron Man meets Diablo, and I'm all in for that. So for number 2, I am cheating a little bit here because we don't have a firm or even a release window for this game, but I feel like PSVR needs love too, and this game has been on my mind since they've announced it. That is Ghost Giant, made by Zoink Games. Now, let me read the elevator pitch to this game to show you why I'm so excited. Experience a new puzzle adventure from the studio behind Fae and Flipping Death in Ghost Giant. You are the protector of the lonely little boy Lewis. Invisible to everyone but him, you explore his world and use your size to help him and the citizens of Sandcourt. Now, that little synopsis alone and what you're seeing here is reason why I love PlayStation VR. Is they give you experiences that you can never have just regular gaming like we're used to, like we're accustomed to. Ghost Giant does something really different that we see games like Moss and Captain Astrobot do, which is invite you, the player, to be part of the story. You are the Ghost Giant. You are the title of this show, and following young Lewis around as he's trying to really discover who he is. And having that element of only he can see you is awesome. And he's so cute and adorable. You want to just pinch his cheeks and go, "It's all right, buddy. You're my friend. We have each other."
No! It's real! It's no! Leave me alone!
Not every game do we need to stab stuff in the face hole. Sometimes all you gotta follow is a little cat boy fox person named Lewis. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. Number 2, Ghost Giant. Please support this game. It looks freaking gorgeous. Of course, not every game you're stabbing things in the face hole, but this one you probably are, and that is Days Gone by Bend Studios. Now, Bend Studio has made games like Uncharted Golden Abyss. They also made Siphon Filter, one of my favorite games as a kid, so this game just automatically gets on the list for me. And now with that, Days Gone has been written off, it seems, by a lot of people. And the reason why this game is on the list is the reason why Anthem is also on this list, is that people are so doubtful in this game just because, yeah, it looks like The Last of Us meets The Walking Dead. But the more I see from this game, the more different and the more it stands on its own feet and stands out from any other zombie-like game that we've seen so far. The fact of the matter is, the reason why I'm the most interested in this game is that the infected are more like animals meets zombies, and that's the really crazy thing about this game, is that every single infected acts differently. Yes, there are kid infected, and you know a game is going to get crazy or a story is going to get crazy when there's kids in it. I'm looking at you, Dead Space 2. I can't go into gymnasiums the same. Thanks a lot. But with that, this game, yeah, like smaller zombies actually team up. They actually will run away from you until they have a certain amount where they feel comfortable to come at you. The fact is, I was watching a content creator, I forget their name, but if I can, I'll put them in the description so you see it, is that he ran up to a horde, a small horde of around 100 to 200. A small horde of 100 and 200. Just thinking about all those AI in one place and the game not breaking apart or your PlayStation 4 exploding on sight intrigues me about this game. The fact that zombies don't just act like your typical zombies, there's something different. The fact that even the animals are infected has me intrigued about this game and has me excited. And seeing so many people, I think, down on this game, I think when it comes out, we're hopefully going to be very pleasantly surprised of how awesome this game really is. And also, Starkiller's in it. I mean, he's an amazing actor. The only down thing I can say about this game is that Deacon St. John, that's the protagonist we're going to name. Fine. Whatever, Deacon, I'm excited to see you come April. And with that, that's my top 5 list. So there you go. That's my list. No particular order, really. You could put them anywhere on this list, and I'm just excited to see them. Again, Resident Evil, man, can't wait to get my hands on the demo. Can't wait to play Ghost Giant. Can't wait to play Concrete Genie. Can't wait to be Iron Man and Anthem. I cannot wait to be Deacon St. John in Days Gone. I'm really excited for what 2019 has to offer. I think this is going to be a great year for video games. And so with that, I want to know what your top 5 games of 2019 are. Do you share my thoughts on this list? Do you have different games? They don't even have to be PlayStation related. Just let me know down in the comments down below. There are no wrong answers here, gang. You're excited for what you're excited for. That's the beauty of video games, is that this hobby, though we could be into shooters or puzzle games or whatever, just it's games that unite us, and that's the beautiful thing about video games. So with that, if you like videos and rants like these, if you like impressions videos, if you like podcasts called The Trophy Room, a PlayStation podcast made by the players for the players that premieres each and every Thursday, we do a news show called This Week in PlayStation that premieres each and every Friday. If you're into any of that, please hit like, share, subscribe. It helps me out, grows this channel, grows this big, beautiful family that I call home. And so with all that said, with all that out of the way, everybody, keep your wits about you. Welcome to 2019, and have a nice one.